So, hello everyone. We are here with Divyansh. Divyansh is a guy from AI, Elan AI. So, what we are doing is we are going to learn how quickly you can integrate Elan AI and make a product that has voice assistance essentially. So, this would be this would be essentially very useful when you are coming to Hackmole, right? So, you can use Elan AI and add all the AI features quickly and easily using Elan AI, right? So, you need not worry about all the AI stuff to integrate AI in your applications and build stuff in Hackathon. So let's get started. It will be a quick session. Like we won't waste your time. It would be around 20 to 25 minutes, and after that we'll also have a giveaway at the end. So stay tuned.
Awesome. Thanks, Anubhav, for introducing me. Just to confirm, I'm just sharing my screen. Please confirm me in the chat if my screen is visible. And yeah, just 1 second. Uh, can you confirm my screen is visible or not?
Yeah, so I'll just added your screen to the stream. Yeah, it's visible.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. So hey everyone, thank you all for joining us today, and thank you for participating in the Hackmall Hackathon. So it's quite exciting to see you all here. So I'm Divyansh. I manage developer programs at Allen AI. You can reach out to me at divyansh@allen.app, or follow me on Twitter. That is, my username is @asdivyansh. So we love to support developer meetups, developer hackathons, and community-driven events. So if you need any support from our side, we'd be super happy to help you with that. And in today's session, we'll be talking about adding in-app AI voice assistant to your application, right? So we'll talk how you can add any in-app voice assistant to any of your mobile or web applications using Allen AI. So that being said, let's get started. So I'll start with the about Allen AI. So who we are, and what is Allen AI. So we all are kind of familiar with all the smart assistant around us, like Apple Siri, Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, and much more smart assistant around us. Uh, but with Allen AI, you can add all the smart AI assistant capabilities into any of mobile or web application. Think of as a Zomato, adding voice assistant in Zomato, Myntra, or any application and you can easily improve the user experience of that application by adding voice capabilities. So with Allen SDK, you can achieve all these things. The Allen platform is like very advanced system that includes voice processing, speech recognition, natural language processing, and much more. So I'll start. So here's we'll talk about the voice UX as the next paradigm. We also have a I forgot to mention, like we have a one giveaway during the session. I'll share the more details in upcoming slides about that giveaway. And yes, so let's continue with the voice UX as the next paradigm. So we all are like familiar when back in 1980s when we human beings got introduced to computers and machine. Only few people were able to interact with computers and machines who essentially people who knew the code. So computers, everyone cannot use the computers because it's like the completely command line based machines, and the people who know how to code are like the kind of the people who were using that time. And in 1990s, with the Macintosh revolution, we all got introduced to graphic user interface, and we started interacting with computers with mouse keyboard and some graphic representation so that anyone can use the machines. And later on the browsers came in, the connectivity came in, we started we started using internet, and stuff like that happened in 2000s. And in the era of 2010, we started interacting with machines, whether it's like computer or mobile, via touch. If we talk about mobile smartphones, iOS got iPhone 4 got introduced in somewhere around 2007, and it made us people to interact with their mobile devices with just with their touch, no typing, nothing like that. So it's a like kind of ease of using the device, and if you see from the last 5 to 6 years, companies like Amazon, Google Assistant, Walmart are like making huge investments in the voice space because voice is the next shift of of all the application. So if you want to build any smart next gen application, you should be it should have like voice UX that'll help your user help your users to your interact with your app more friendly. So yes, and now we'll talk about on-device voice assistant versus in-app voice assistant. As I mentioned previously, like companies like Amazon, Google Assistant, um Apple, and Walmart are like making huge investment in voice space. At the same time, there's some cons with these devices and some limitation with all the existing assistants, smart assistants we have right now. For example, let's talk about Amazon Alexa. With Amazon Alexa, you just have to interact with a smart assistant with just your voice, no visual representation or no visual interaction with the device. You just have to interact with that device with your voice, and it is like the Amazon Alexa is limited to eco speakers and very less use case. Uh, and there's so many. These are like for the Amazon Alexa. And at the same time, when we see about smart assistant like Google Assistant or Siri, these are like OS or mobile level assistant where you are interacting with assistant with just app over OS level. You cannot use Google Assistant in any in inside any application, right? You can just use Google Assistant or Siri to invoke any application or set a calendar invite. So these all the OS level activities you can do with your existing assistants in mobile phone. But with Alan AI, what we have found is, people do want to use actually smart assistant inside their apps. And with Alan AI, you can easily integrate voice AI assistant in any of the existing application with just few lines of code. You do not need to make lots and lots of efforts because if you want to build voice assistant capabilities for your app, it requires so much. It requires very huge resources and efforts of engineering teams to make your assistant work. But at Allen, we already took care of all of these things, right? So, and that being said, I already told like when I say you can add in-app voice assistant to any mobile or web application, that means we have like a vast support for different available platforms. Let's say if you're building for web application, we have support for React Native, Angular, Ember, Ionic, and JavaScript based websites. And similarly, if you are building for any mobile application, we have support for Flutter, React Native, and Android and iOS definitely. So we support vast category of frameworks um, your for your integration. So it's like a nice thing. Let's So I'll just pause my screen for a while and I'll showcase you the use case of the Allen AI. You can think of it as using voice assistant into apps like Zomato. So I'm sharing my screen again with the audio on. So uh, here's a one use case of a food ordering application that is used by powered by Alinea. So I'd like you to have a look here.
Alan enables mobile applications and websites to have direct, human like conversations with their users.
Hey Kelsey. Welcome back to CC's Burgers. Would you like to try our new crispy chicken sandwich?
No thanks, not really in the mood for chicken.
Sounds good. What are you craving?
Hmm. What do I usually order?
Your most frequent order is the number 2 California burger combo with fries and a medium Coke. Would you like to add this to your order?
Yep, Just want to make sure that it also has Gouda for the cheese, no onions and mayo, and the bun is gluten-free. My stomach's very picky.
No worries, Kelsey. I have that customization saved in this order from before. Would you like anything else? Take care.
Oh, great. I think I'm good. Oh, actually, can I have the Sprite instead?
No problem, replaced your Coke with a Sprite. Anything else?
Nope.
How'd you like to get your food? In store, curbside, or delivered?
I'm ready to pick it up in store right now.
The closest CC's Burger to you is at 1300 Market Street in San Jose, about 2 miles away. Do you want to pick it up there or at another location?
I'm pretty hungry, so go with that and let's check out.
Your total is $11.76 and will be ready for pickup at 1300 Market Street at 4:16 p.m. Are you ready to pay?
Yep, you can use the card saved here.
Your order has been confirmed. See you soon.
With the Allen platform, you can add a voice experience to your application in a matter of days. Allen enables
So, no, whatever you saw, this is just a one use case of smart assistant in food delivery application. So you can think of there are so many use cases of voice assistant. If you talk about e-commerce industry, healthcare, fintech, so you can integrate voice assistant literally in any application in any sector, and you can improve the user experience of that particular application and. Make it more user friendly, right? So whatever you saw, that girl is like ordering the food with just his voice, and for the confirmation she has also a visual uh, she is also like visually interacting with the device, the mobile device, like the way we humans interact with each other, right? So this is like what we offer at Allen. So Allen platform is like completely developer first platform. So with Allen platform, you can build your voice assistant, you can debug it, integrate it, and later on analyze. So when I say build it, you do not need to do anything inside your application. You just need to add your all the scripts and create logic in the Allen Studio, and you just have to integrate a small script into your application so that uh, you know uh, it'll get reflected in your application. So you do not need to touch the existing mobile app infrastructure or your website infrastructure. You're just integrating one small script into your code, and whatever you do on Allen Studio, it'll be reflected to your application. So these are all are like some advanced capabilities of Allen AI, and I'll walk you through the platform as well. So, but before walking you through the platform, why I'm saying that the Allen platform is breakthrough technology. So first thing is ease of development. So if you're familiar with JavaScript, you can easily create voice dialogues and create script for how your voice assistant should behave for your application in Allen Studio. Like just with few lines of code, we have so many methods and try to made it easy as possible for developers to develop the voice scripts and create the assistant in it. Second is the cross-platform and framework agnostic. As I mentioned previously, we do support, we have a like vast category of support from including in iOS, Android, Web, React, Flutter, Ionic, Angular, and much more. And third thing is accuracy. Right, as I mentioned, building a voice assistant or a smart assistant takes lots and lots of resources and efforts of engineering teams. And one thing also matters here is the accuracy. Let's say you built the voice assistant for your application by yourself, from scratch. But are you 100% sure like whatever you are building is accurate? Because if you're saying your assistant to order a burger, but if your assistant is understanding that as a pizza or some other menu, then your voice experience will going to be a kind of broken, and you're never going to use it again. So accuracy is super important when it comes to building a voice assistant. But with Alan, you do not need to worry about that because we did lots and lots of research, spent resources on R&D, and you know made Alan accurate as much as possible. We have also one patented IP for contextual language understanding technology, and so this is like a few things. And the fourth one is the speed of implementation and iteration, right? So when I say that the speed of implementation and iteration, it means like you do not need to touch anything in your existing application. You just need to update all the scripts and uh, everything on Alan Studio. It will already reflect it to your apps, right? So it will save lots and lots of time of your engineering team, and you do not need to go to your engineering team and say, hey, this is the feature I want to add or something. So it saves lots and lots of time for enterprise teams. This is one thing. And another, thing with the Allen AI is you do not need to worry about uh, training phrases or training data, right? So with Allen, we already take care of that for you. So this is like few good things about Allen. Uh, so getting started resources, I'll walk you through the platform very quickly, and then I'll come back to this slide again. So let me start my screen share again, and I'll come back to all the questions in the end of this session. So, one second. I am sharing my entire screen here. So this is our Allen.app website, very simple website. You can, all the use cases and help docs are available here. So I'll start with, signing up on the platform, and I'll use sign up with Google, and I'll use any one of my IDs. Right, so let's see. So this is like just kind of I've already created, and first the best thing is Allen platform is kind of free for all the developers. So if you're building as a hobby project or for non-enterprise use case, you can use it for free. You get 10,000 free interactions, so no worries for that. And you can start by you choosing any template here. So I'm just going simply with the Hello World template for this project for this showcase. And you see, so the scripts I was talking about here is the multiple scripts which you can add. You can sync it with the GitHub. And just to give you a quick example, here you say intent, hello world, and these all are the methods in Allen AI. So if you're familiar with JavaScript, you know what are the methods, what are the functions, and in the Okay, so there's so many methods available in Allen AI. So for you, I'm just making some changes in the script here, and I am making save changes here, right? So as I mentioned, the accuracy plays important role here. So I'll give you the live demo of it. Hello world. So what you saw is just I made a small changes in the intent. That is, intent is intention, right? So let's say if you want to order a coffee, and so what I'll say, hey, order coffee for me, and I want to buy this coffee. So there are tons of ways to say the same phrase, and at Allen we take care of it. So we consider this as a one intention, like ordering a coffee. So ordering a coffee will be one intention, and in each method, you can specify how the function will work and what are the outputs and the inputs thing from the code side. So here you can write all the scripts. And I was talking about integration. So if you see integration, you have like web, iOS, and Android. And in web, you have like JavaScript, React, Angular. You just need to, copy this thing and paste in your existing code, right? You can see here. And the same with Android and iOS. And you can also customize your existing application. So for example, the language, you want to change the accent of the assistant, or anything like that, you can do it with the Alan. So this was just an overview of the platform. So because before going through the platform, I want you to go through some basics so that you can understand what I was trying to say there. And I am going back to the getting started resources. So I'd like you to make a note of some resources here. First thing is getting started docs. We have a really structured help docs. You can find them at allen.app/docs. We also have a very active Slack community where engineers from Allen AI team hangouts. So let's say if you have any query there, just post it in the Allen AI Slack community. You know, any engineer or me from our team will be happy to help you with. And the final thing is we have uh, course. We have 1 hour course about Allen AI on Udemy. It's a completely free course. You can go. I'll highly recommend you to take a look at that course and just uh, learn some basics, build some cool stuff at the hackathon. And you'll get all the links in the newsletter, which you'll be receiving from the hacker organizer site. Uh, and let's talk about the final thing, that is hackathon task overview, and then we will talk about giveaway. So hackathon task overview. In the hackathon, we have like two different track prizes. So what is the thing, the overview, what is the task overview? So you just need to add voice assistant using Allen platform to any web or mobile application. This can be done with either a new or existing open source application, right? So and you can also participate into multiple tracks. Let's say you're participating into any fintech track in the hackathon, and you found it like, hey, if I add the voice assistant into this application, it'll help us to improve the application, and then you'll automatically qualify for the Allen track. So you do not need to build anything specific for Allen. You can just add Alan to whatever you are building in the hackathon, and you'll already get qualified for the track prize. So hackathon prizes, we have like first prize for 6,000 INR Amazon gift prize, and second prize is 3,000 INR Amazon gift card. So we will be running multiple giveaways, like 3 to 5 giveaways during the hackathon of like 750 INR Amazon gift card. So today I'm just launching the first giveaway. So for this giveaway, Anubhav, I'll recommend to put the link of that form in the chat section. In the form, you'll find the details of how to participate in the giveaway, and there essentially just 2 steps. Just sign up on the platform, join a linear Slack, and fill the form. And once you
Yeah.
do this, we'll announce winner before 28th of February. And Anbo, you can just share this link, and I'm just finishing up here with Alan AI
Yep.
Technical Writers
So
Program. Yeah.
I have shared the link here. You can see it here, and I've also posted it over Discord, right?
Okay, great. And uh, the final thing about Alan AI Technical Writers Program. So we do love to support, developers and who are actively contributing. So let's say if you write something about us, so write some kind of blog about Alan AI. We do not ask for you to, put a ownership of that blog, or maybe putting it on our blog. We just want you, if you write something for Alan AI platform, we'll reward you with somewhere between $50 to 200, depending on the type and quality of the article you write for us, right? So you can find the details of Alan AI Technical Writers Program in the basically newsletter itself, which you'll be receiving from the organizer side. And I'll be also active in the Discord server. So feel free to reach out to me if you have anything like that. And thank you again. It's like kind of exciting session. So I'll take some questions from now. So if you have any questions, just feel free to put it there in the comment section, and I'll be happy to answer that.
Yeah. So there was a few questions in the comment section. Shikar
Yeah.
was asking like, till what extent we can use the LNAI to like automate the voice control thing. Like if we have a pre-existing application, and till like what
So,
extent we can
yeah, got it.
modify it.
So what I'll recommend you, Anmol, is just to put the questions
Yeah,
here
it's
in
there.
the screen. I can see that. So to what extent can we customize our assistant based on our use case? So you can completely customize the Alan AI logo with your branding. So whatever you saw that the A logo, you can completely change it from your branding, or you can also change the color size of that logo inside your application. And the best part is you can also change different accents, and let's say you want female voice for your assistant, you can do that as well. So there's you can customize it, no worries for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Manjot Singh was asking like, can they use this on a website? Because like
Yes, you
you gave the example
yeah
of an application, so that might be a reason. Yeah.
yeah you can use it in any website powered by React, Ionic, Angular, or simple JavaScript, or even you can use it on WordPress or Shopify websites as well.
Cool, cool. So Pooja is asking like, do we have a student license or something, or is
uh,
LNI completely paid?
Thanks for
So
asking. As I
yeah,
mentioned, the Allen AI is completely free for the developers if you're not building for any commercial use. So you can use it for free, and no worries for that. And you also have like 10,000 interaction for it, right? So if you need anything else from our side, we'd be happy to help you with.
yeah. So there's another doubt from Pooja. Like she said that she writes Twitter threads for text. So does that come to the LN writers program?
That would be because we are also hiring developer evangelists. So if you see, if you're in final year, or if you see a good fit for yourself, feel free to apply, reach out to me, or because we do not have an opening currently, but if you do feel like you're the right fit, feel free to reach out to us. And if you want to contribute to the developer communities or grow with Alan AI, just ping me. I'll be happy to schedule a call and assist you with all the process, and we'll try to reward you as much as possible from the area of expertise. And that's great, Pooja.
Yep. So I think that's all, like, all the questions in the chat box.
Awesome. uh, Thank you so much. I look forward to building, seeing cool stuff from your hackathon. And
Yeah.
also, I'll highly recommend to join our Slack community. So all the updates, opportunities we put there. So no worries for that.
Yep. Thanks, Pooja.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
email is devyansh@talent.app. So no worries for that. Quick.
Yep. Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, cool.
Awesome.
Thanks, everyone.